Well, that's a rough one when we talk about feelings. I try not to lead based on emotion, but I do need for you to understand that anytime we have citizens in the city of Norfolk dealing with violence in this way, that it does not feel good. And I know that's just a pragmatic answer, but the reality of it is it's time for us to step up and do some things a little different. In these days of violence, we have to come up with some new, creative, and energetic ways and redefine public safety. And we really have to go to the table and look at it differently than we've looked at it in the past. We can't just keep saying guns down or get the guns. That's not going to happen. The guns are out here, and we have violent perpetrators. We're going to have to find non-traditional means. We're going to have to begin engaging folks that have practiced these behaviors and give them options of other behaviors. And that's just one route. There are other things that we would need to begin to look into also, because our citizens in Norfolk deserve to be safe.
And, what's your message to the youth of Norfolk, when it comes to...
Well, the first thing I want to say is this. We tend to lean to our youth. Our youth are not the only practicers of violence. They had to learn to be violent somewhere. So this is a message that goes to all of us. We have to look at all of our violent activities. I grew up a little indifferent to the status quo, but the way that we grow up is the way that we grow up, so it's not indifferent to us. And it's a day-to-day process. I lose my cool sometimes. But what we have to do is make sure that there are opportunities that are greater than right now in the place not only of our young people, but our people that are not engaged, so that they would have reasons to want to live a life indifferent to the lives that are being lived that are before them. And, things like this, nobody asked for this to happen. Nobody expects for this to happen. And sometimes it feels as if there's a population that expects for this to happen in certain communities. And that's not how we feel. We want this to stop. We want this to go away. We have people here that have not experienced this. I've already heard citizens mention that, maybe they want to move. And we cannot allow for that to happen as leadership. We have to put our heads together, and I work with some of the most brilliant people that I've ever encountered downtown in Norfolk, other council members, and also the administration. If we put our heads together, we can get some things done. And we've made some progress, but it's really going to take us. And when I say us, I'm talking about those of us that are in the community. No one is coming for us. If we don't fix this, it don't get fixed. We have to get some other thoughts in our head as to how to handle our business. And then what we have to do from a standpoint as the media, a lot of times we show up after this happens, but we don't know why it happened. See, these are the reasons that it's continuing, because we're just dealing with the aftermath. Yet we have to get into the why, and the only way to do that is for us to begin to engage with some of the practitioners of these behaviors.
And, what is your sort of, vision for the city in terms of, decreasing on scenes like this, where we see, where we see the young people of the city are, may not always be the practicers, like you put it, but are often the victims.
Often the victims, yes. Well, we have to value each life in the city of Norfolk. The person that is a multimillionaire down to the person that's receiving some type of aid. And it's not always based on your income. We have to get back to the Norfolk that I grew up in, where the fact that we were Norfolkians meant more than anything else. We need all hands on deck to help us with what's going on right now. If you are a Norfolkian, please step up. I'm open for your suggestions, and so are the citizens. These are our children. Don't matter what color they are, don't matter what ward they live in. These are the children of Norfolk. This is our future. All work that has been done is no good if we don't stop right here and take care of what's happening.